Choucroute has been a long history of being food as a medicine. The Romans are said to have used cabbage to reduce hangover from heavy drinking. In China, choucroute was fed in the worker building the Great Wall. The nutrition value of this meal enables the worker to remain resistant to the cold and many diseases. Next door in Korea, you find a spicy fermented cabbage variation called kimchi. During the 5th century, European explorer and warrior tried and failed to conquer China, but came back home with the first choucroute recipe. Later, the Dutch sailors consumed it during their exploration voyage to prevent scurvy. Sauerkraut, the Liberty cabbage, was introduced to the United States by the American soldier returning from World War I. In these recipes, I will begin by talking about cabbage, which is the primary ingredient in a good choucroute. First, we need to choose a white cabbage. It does not have to be organic because we remove the outer leaves. We don't have to worry about pesticides at this level. You should be aware that genetically modified cabbage is coming our way in the near future. It will probably not be identified as genetically modified cabbage on labels. This genetically modified cabbage come complete with their own scorpion poison. They claim they require less pesticide use and is of course safe. Just like genetically modified corn, sugar beet, zucchini, yellow squash, papaya and most recently the salmon. There are also many other foods that have been modified. We should all refuse to consume genetically modified foods and at the very least demand GM labeling on toast. You are a consumer. You have the choice to say no. I don't want to eat that and I don't want to feed it to my family and loved one. The problem is that you can't tell the difference by the taste. The changes are on the molecular level, in the genetic code of the food. At the moment, in the US, there are no labels. Other countries have banned GM food. So I really want you to be aware of that. To make sure you know what you are buying, you have to buy from a trusted source, perhaps also in a local farmer. Please stay tuned since we will be holding a seminar soon on what, where, why and how to buy your food. We will also talk about how to read labels and understand what is in your food. This is so crucial for living a healthy life. Okay, back to our cabbage now. This cruciferous vegetable is, to me, the best nutritional vegetable you can find today, and it costs close to nothing. Cabbage is rich in nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Vitamin A, K, B1, thiamine, and B6 are very important. This is also a very good source of fiber, manganese, folate, potassium and calcium. And yes, there is calcium in green vegetables. Speaking of calcium, unless you are a baby calf, stop drinking cow milk. Seriously. Cabbage is one of the richest vegetables containing vitamin C, as much as in lemon, and all of that without the fructose that you could find in fruit. Cabbage does not contain fat, as do other sources of omega-3. This variety is called alpha-linolenic acid, which is essential to our body. We will talk more about the good fat in another episode, so stay tuned. Additional benefits of consuming cabbage are that they are great on detoxifying the body because they contain natural sulfur. Sulfur is present in onion, garlic, legume, whole grain, and Brussels sprouts. This component will help your body remove pharmaceutical drugs, pollutant, industrial radiation, and heavy metal from your bloodstream. It also supports the liver by pushing the nasty toxin out towards the colon. Sulfur prevents infection by assisting the immune system. It slows aging by improving the production of keratin, essential for healthy skin, hair and nails. Multiple studies on cabbage have shown in cancer prevention benefit, particularly the Savoy cabbage variety. It is due to its antioxidant properties and anti-inflammatory components like glucosinolate. It has also a wonderful ability to reduce bad cholesterol.